Hello there. Got this project right here. Each piece right here is from different device, and I put them to make them work together. For instance, I got this right here is a TFT display, SHARP TFT display. I got it from an old car. Used to be a radio navigation system and CD. It used NTSE format to operate this display. And I got right here is a TV tuner right here with a video and audio demodulator. I cut this board from an old CRT TV. Audio and video demodulator I see right here, and I got red, green, blue, horizontal sync and vertical sync coming out. And I use the little chip right here to clamp my video signal, feed it to the LCD. I got the breakout board right here for my LCD, and I got my clock generator for the LCD. It operates in 7.4 megahertz. And all this buck converter, I got 5 volt, 9 volt, and 30 volt. 30 volt for the tuner to operate this one. And I got positive and negative volt for the display, 5 volt. And I got 8 volt for the display. And 2.5 volt for the display. This last one right here is a 12 volt for the inverter, for the backlight. For my display. I2C multiplexer to drive the clock generator and the phase lock loop, and to change the color setting for this IC right here. Always use I2C, which I use Esp32 to drive the I2C multiplexer and to generate composite video and feed it back to the circuit. I got right here the backlight dimming and the intensity of the display, video in, and I got the antenna. And my vertical switch, potentiometer right there. And I get this Android box, the smart box, and this Sony PlayStation, and this is the digital TV box. So I'm using from the digital TV box. I feed it back to here, and I feed it composite to this monitor right here. I convert the composite back to the monitor. It's just for comparison between this one and this one. So I can switch from the external video back to the digital TV right here. Using this remote control. I'm using this one for comparison. So now I'm on channel number 3. This is what the digital TV box does. Get the video out, feed it back to here. This is channel 3. I can switch channel. And for audio amplification, I cut this board right here from an old flat panel TV. And now I can switch back to ESP32. Now I got the external video in. I got a little switch in the back to switch. Now I got this from ESP32, which I can calibrate the color for the TV. For this IC right here, through I2C, for color calibration. Now, let me set this remote right here. My IR receiver right here. This color, all color is gone. And if now I switch back to this TV, it will apply this color to it. So if I go back, there's all no color. Now I need to go back and change my color value. Give it some color. So I can calibrate the color, brightness, and all the setting. Get different 16 setting. And I can control the speed of the clock for this clock generator right here. I can go faster or less. See what is going to happen to the picture. Let's get CV video on. And I'm going to change the clock speed. Now it operates less. Now it's like about 5 megahertz. Let's go more. 7 megahertz. I go faster and faster. I'm changing the clock. Now we're out. Record. And from my vertical position, doing the potentiometer in the back. That's from my vertical position. There. Now back here, I can change it now. I can use the same tuner and the same IC to get FM radio. By doing that, choosing my oscillator. Now with FM radio.
That guy from the AI thing. No. I guarantee Michael Saylor from Microsoft is just laughing all the way to the bank.
Michael Saylor.
Now doing all the stuff with AI. I think they own over 100 and something thousand Bitcoin, and the next bull cycle and halving is coming up. he is gonna have a lot of billions.
Everybody's traditions, what they look forward to the most. We've been catching up with a lot of your favorite stars here.
Housing meltdown could all feel like a blip compared to what some Wall Street analysts expect may be coming as soon as December. Some are calling it the market tsunami, and it could wipe
And I
out
can use the
billions of
switch
dollars
in the back.
markets. Vantage Point's AI analyzes billions of data points in seconds, so you get highly accurate predicted market conditions.
Use the switch in the back and the switch. Now I'm using the external output, video output, from the external video.
Text the word money to 813-813.
Now I got this right here was a switch to switch between the Sony PlayStation and the Android smart box, feeding this one. So if I switch it back here, now it's in Sony. Sony's off. Let's turn it back on. Turn it on.
I'm Pro Football Hall of Famer Drew Pearson. The right Medicare coverage is important.
As for Sony PlayStation.
The right doctor. Choosing a doctor from WellMed, USMD, or Healthcare Associates of Texas is a great choice. Our doctors practice coordinated, compassionate primary care. Why choose a doctor from WellMed, USMD, or Healthcare Associates of Texas? Because your health matters. Drew Pearson is the paid spokesman. Call 855-635-0119.
Even for audio, I can switch the audio too. I got this little switch right here.
Always on time, or you don't pay a dime.
Feel the love on 94.9.
So I can switch. With this switch, I'm using the external right here. That's for Sony. Now if I want to get the video from here, I just switch it from here, the video. Switch this video. Now in this one. But I'm still, my audio is still with the Sony PlayStation. So if I go to YouTube, I'm using this remote control right here. Let's switch this audio. Now I'm with this one now, with Android box. Now I just can switch audio. Now I'm in Sony now. Or leave it here or switch it. Now I was FM. I'm using the FM now. It's totally fine to switch between the audio and video here too through a square C. And I can change the channel too.
Monthly payments for well-qualified buyers through Chrysler Cap.
Floating along the river of life. One teardrop looked at the other and said, "Who are you?" That teardrop said, "I am a teardrop from a woman who loved a man and lost him." And then looked at the other teardrop and said, "Well, now, who are you?" "Well, I am the teardrop from the woman who got him."
Now I'm getting the video from
The
here.
Word of God.
switch the video.
both single
Now I'm getting the
and
video
married,
from Sony,
is that we both should be
and I'm in the radio
focusing on the return
using
of
the same
Christ,
for the radio as audio.
not focusing on our discontentment.
Change from audio. Now I'm on audio in this one. Gonna switch it back now with Sony. Go back to TV. Now back in TV. For audio, I'm still using the audio come from here. Switch it, go to Sony. Back TV. The audio is low. I don't have a remote control for the digital TV box to increase the volume. I got a composite output from the Sony, and I feed it here, and I convert HDMI from the Android to composite, and I feed it here, and I switch between both of them to this external video in, and I got my audio out right here, and I convert the composite coming from the digital box to HDMI to this monitor right here for comparison between both of them. Now if I want to go back to Esp32 composite, just a switch in the back. Down Esp32. Now I can go to radio.
This program is furnished by Leading the Way with Dr. Michael Youssef. Connect with us through our YouTube channel.
And that he could have it in Langtree, right across the river. Lived his life in ascendancy, saving the best for last.
Que arrancó el partido, no se deja vencer por el...
Crafted for bright flavor and finished with exceptional smoothness. Enjoying our freshest margarita, Paloma Rosada, or over ice with lime. Milagro Tequila is available in silver, reportado en Vallejo. Welcome to a brighter side of tequila, where the sun shines, love reigns,
Switch.
and tequila pours. Drink Milagro.
Now I can be
Learn more at
playing game while listening to the radio.
This hour of New Country on
Or I can go to YouTube
sponsored by the Will Height Law
while
Firm
listening to the radio.
Go to WillHeightWins.com. That's WillHeightWins.com. DFW's New Country first.
Right here, right now, I say these are the glory days.
Hey North Texas, it's Gabby Barrett, and this is my brand new song, Glory Days, on New Country 9630.
Got the sun setting down on the grass in the yard. Got my head on your shoulder and my hand on your heart. Watching barefoot babies, laughing and picking daisies, catching the fireflies in a jar. This is as good as it gets. I don't know what
So now I'm in the same audio now with the Android box. Sony, PlayStation,
La puerta se cayó.
as antenna right there.
And one of them snapped and ended up shooting the others, and he's on the run. There may be a hostage deal on the way for Israel-Hamas. Ceasefire potentially for some short period of time, but nothing is in stone just yet. And you know what? That'll have to do it, because we got to get the hell out of here and get ready for Thanksgiving.
Back to
Thanksgiving, boys.
TV.